The Digital Dive turns 1 year old today. And I want to talk to you about the history of the Digital Dive, previously known as Technically Speaking. And technically speaking, it's had a long ride. And it's been really interesting to see how it's evolved. So buckle in, it's going to be a big one. Welcome to NBTFAM, the only channel you're going to get exclusive fan-made content about nothing but tech. Let's get into it. The Digital Dive. It was launched on March 12th, 2020. This channel and this podcast in general, because it is a YouTube channel, if you didn't know. By the way, all links will be in the description. Let's discuss how it was formed. It was formed when Jacqueline and her friend Dash wanted to do a podcast. Simple enough. And quite frankly, it is really great how it came to be, how they stuck with it. And they weren't all that often uploading, they weren't uploading all that often at the start, they weren't consistent. However, in recent times, especially in the start of 2021, they've been releasing a new episode every single week, every single Monday, at the same time, every single week. And let me just preface this by saying, it's not just a tech show. This is a lot more than a tech show. It discusses everything from tech to coffee to internet culture. Now let's talk about the name, The Digital Dive. This was not always the name. And some stuff happened, which caused the name to change, or forced the name to change. The thing that happened was, the podcast was originally called Technically Speaking. However, there was a smaller creator. He had a YouTube channel, also with the name Technically Speaking. However, he had that channel before the Digital Dive was formed. So, it's fair to say that he might not have been a bigger fan of it. However, they were aware, Jacqueline and Dash were aware that he had the YouTube channel, and they didn't think it was going to be a big deal, because technically speaking, it's quite, a common name for something. Technically speaking, we always use it in sentences. This was not done out of malicious, nothing of that, not of malicious nature. Jacqueline and Dash are not like that. However, some people reached out to them, and it got to the point where their phones were blowing up with messages and stuff from people who were asking why they were taking the name, that kind of thing. And what they decided to do was they issued a statement saying they were sorry, and they took this fair criticism, some might say, and they used it to rebrand. It took a few months. However, they came out with the name The Digital Dive. And quite frankly, it's regarded by many to be a better name, some might say. Since the original launch of this podcast, they have launched a YouTube channel to go alongside it, where they upload shorts, clips, and of course, they've uploaded full feature-length podcasts to this. Kind of the inspiration for a lot of other people's in the fam's YouTube channels for their podcasts. Is that all that Jacqueline has done in the line of podcasting? Heck no! Jacqueline has done a ton more in podcasts. She's done collaborations. There's so many, just to name. And she's always been there for her fans. She's always been there for the community. She's always been willing to collaborate in podcasts, that kind of thing. She came onto their podcasts. She talked for a while, talked tech, and a lot of people, they might not expect a bigger career to do this, but Jacqueline took the time. And that is one of the reasons why the community is so strong, because it's founded upon good, strong foundations by a good creator who takes care of their community. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what's your favourite episode of The Digital Dive, and I'll catch you next one. Goodbye.